Indoors that should attract a lot of attention in this game. That matchup at the guard position, that is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the one. Now here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And it's good, 2 points.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Irving going inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
Here's Edwards. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Here's Irving. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Doncic passes to Thompson. Dallas moving it around. Thompson sets the pick for Doncic. Back to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, the hoop and the harm. Luka Doncic, the finish, and he'll get an opportunity to add to that.
You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Irving drives in. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Edwards against Washington. Edwards can't hit. Mavericks trailed by 5. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Beyond the arc. That shot misses. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Thompson against McDaniel. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Here is Edwards. He's got 11. And he drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Mavericks trail by 8. On the wing, Doncic. He's got 5 from deep Washington. Outside Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Dallas again missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, these guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Mavericks, Washington and Lively hold down the post for them. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set, and it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Washington kicks to Doncic. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Stolen by McDaniels. To the inside. Here's Randall. Crafty move, and it's sent back by Irving. Inside, here's Washington. 14 feet away. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Luka Doncic.
We know that Luka's a 3-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Irving. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. Lively with it. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Edwards against Irving. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. No good from Irving.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic, the Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the one year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
DiVincenzo against Irving. Out to Edwards. Three-pointer. Edwards cashing in from outside.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Washington. Dallas moving it around. Out to Doncic. Back to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Edwards inside. Lively defending from outside the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And rejection by McDaniel. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel. Mavericks trail by 17. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure if he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all-NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Thompson against Edwards. Takes the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And finished off by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Irving against Edwards. Irving dishes to Doncic. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Now here's DiVincenzo. Edwards, a screen on Irving. The open shot, Edwards. And the Timberwolves tap. And 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
They're thinking about the Suns.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Reed, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Conley. Then it's Miller, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Minnesota leading by 23. Looks for Miller, gets it to him, and Miller throws it down hard.
What an excellent passer from the small forward position. Joe Ingles does such a great job setting up his teammates.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Exum. To the paint. Gafford kicks to Powell. Drills it from outside.
This is an evolving aspect of Dwight Powell's game, getting comfortable in the catch and shoot from just about anywhere.
And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Conley. Ingles in the corner. Right side Conley.
You have to like that defensive effort. Dante Exum using his size to throw these shooters off.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. Pass to Exum. Gafford inside. He's against Reed.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Gee, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Powell. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Conley. And Reed has it in the corner. Back to Miller. Down low. Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Exum. 1:19 left in the third quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Mavericks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves leading by 16. Here's Alexander Walker. Still yet to score. Conley gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Miller with the double team. Pass to Gafford. Out to the right wing. Now here's Hardy. Covered by Conley. Into the lane. Powell the pass to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finish off the break. Ingles has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, how good is Joe Ingles at pushing the pace in transition, understands the right route to take in space.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Now, Alexander Walker. Out to Conley. The Mavericks pull it in. And here comes the break. Here's Hardy. And it's Hardy with the jam.
My
goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves taking a 19-point lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5. Thompson sets the pick for Washington. He gets it in there.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Poked loose and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Doncic. With the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jaden McDaniels. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Washington with the screen on Edwards. Irving for 3. Pocket 6. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Oh! And he dunks it down.
When Kyrie Irving comes off that pick and roll, he has so much attention on him due to his speed that it results in a lot of easy shots for the guys around him.
Edwards against Doncic. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Edwards. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Here's Gobert, guarded by Doncic. Edwards passes to Gobert. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. A 3-ball. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
Well, Luka decides when he wants to get into the rise and fire. That pull-up game on point. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Here is Edwards, stolen by Thompson. Pass to Washington. Wants to get it to Lively and does. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Lively's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. Minnesota's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Inside, Randall. Out to Edwards. No good again that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Irving.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
And the call will be against Derek Lively. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Randall kicks to Edwards. And stolen by Thompson.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards. So good athletically.
Irving looking for an opening. Lively a screen on Edwards. Irving passes to Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's the scoring right there. It's just passing.
It's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And Thompson kicks to Doncic. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Randall passes to McDaniels. They get it again. A three for DiVincenzo. No good. And so Minnesota takes the win. Some good competition, but much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Up top, Randall. Fires for three. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Tipped. Siakam with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Siakam, the pass to Turner. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
In transition, here they come. The three, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Turner.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
The kick out to Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Edwards has got 5.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Turner, a screen on Edwards. Three-pointer Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Five to shoot. Pass to Gobert. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Turner. Oh, sweet move.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now here's Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Mathurin. Clock at 6. Jams it in off a great move.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Mathurin with a steal. Turner against DiVincenzo. And then Turner with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Can't cash it in from close range.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Edwards. He has 7. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hits a three-pointer. Edwards got 10.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
Nembhard outside. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's McDaniels. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the floor for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Mathurin, a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And then turn. With the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Outside Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Mathurin passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Out to the wing. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. Mathurin against McDaniels. Inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. DiVincenzo's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Nice shot by Turner.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Outside Edwards. Down low. Here's Randall. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton looking over the floor. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Down it goes. Then a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 14 points.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Picked by Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. .103 left to play in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. The finish inside from Halliburton.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Indiana on D. It's a 10-point game. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Randall outside. Randall on the screen. Here's DiVincenzo. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Nembhard. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Mathurin. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
And Minnesota with possession here. Down by 12. DiVincenzo to pass to Edwards. Reed sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for the Pacers. 8 points in the quarter. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
We've got Naz Reid. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And he nails the third. Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here he goes. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers leading by 8. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
They get the rebound. Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Miller. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
There's a screen by Toppin. McConnell passes to Walker. Stolen by Ingles. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. McConnell with it. He's picked up by Conley. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Minnesota. Miller finds Conley.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Conley. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
McConnell, good.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Now Alexander Walker, guarded by Wiseman. Pass to Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Indiana leading by 6. McConnell outside. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes. McConnell's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Outside Reed. Toppin with a steal. And here they come. Outside Neesmith. Let's go with a 3. He's off on that one. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, Alexander Walker. They set the pick. Pass to Miller. Back to Alexander Walker. Nifty move. And he lays it in.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And here's McConnell. He's got 6. Outside Neesmith. Clock at 4. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Conley goes in. Count that one. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, Conley is not an easy cover. He can be quick on his feet when he sees a lane to the basket.
Neesmith passes to Toppin. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. play. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game. The free throw is off from Toppin. Oh, stolen by Turner. And it's in! Oh! Nails the... buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo to the inside. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Mathurin. Mathurin's got 3 assists in the game. Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Edwards fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards against Halliburton. Pass to Randall. 3-pointer. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
On the wing, Nembhard. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Misses from close range. Timberwolves trail by 13. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. McDaniels against Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Minnesota with a rebound. Randall deciding where to go with it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nice move. Outside for Halliburton. He drops it from range. And the Pacers lead by 16.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
There's a screen. Outside Edwards. Now here's Reed. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage. Halliburton
against Edwards. Outside Matherin. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Matherin. Timberwolves trail by 16.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pacers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game from Miles Turner.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Halliburton on the wing. McDaniels covering. To the left wing. Siakam outside. Reed with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Randall with it. Siakam covering. And DiVincenzo with the basket on the assist by Randall.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Edwards against Halliburton. Pass to Matherin. From deep. Misses. And so Indiana takes this one by a big hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
offensive. Teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight. Defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Halliburton against Thompson. Turner with a screen on Thompson. Halliburton drives in and finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone operating the pick and roll. Excellent, excellent at taking what he sees.
Doncic kicks to Washington. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Count it.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Halliburton against Thompson. And a wide open look for Siakam. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Back to Washington. Here's Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Washington missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Mathurin. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Irving kicks to Thompson. Shoots over Nembhard. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Thompson against Mathurin. Siakam left side. Indiana again missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Thompson passes to Irving. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Indiana.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Thompson against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. No good. That would have tied it. Mavericks leading by 3. On the wing, Irving. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Washington. Washington sets the pick for Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Pacers trail by 3. Driving the lane. Now here's Turner. And Siakam has it in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. On its way from Irving for 2. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. And it's Lively in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Irving from long range. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Doesn't matter if he's well guarded or not. Kyrie knocking it down from deep.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Halliburton against Thompson.
High energy throwdown that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Lively sends a screen for Irving, and there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Washington. Irving kicks to Washington. Six to shoot.
Love to see Mathurin upping the intensity on D, getting right up on his man and really bothering his shot.
To the paint, here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Tries it from the top of the key. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 7.
Well, you've got to be conscious of where Irving is because he's consistent in getting the ball in the basket.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Lively a screen on Halliburton. Here's Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Here's Nembhard. Still without a basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And here is Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
He's so dangerous in the pick and roll. Halliburton beating the defense with that pass right there.
Irving surveying the floor. Thompson outside. Lively sets a screen for Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana leading. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Takes it off the glass.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
The three for Doncic. The deep shot falls for Doncic.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Halliburton. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Thompson against Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. To the inside. Doncic with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Irving. Kept alive. Thompson passes to Irving. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That three off the mark. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Outside Mathurin. Puts up a three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Indiana. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's James Wiseman. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Nesmith in at the 2-guard. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Hardy. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Powell definitely a stretch 5 guy. Excellent accuracy from distance.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. No problems knocking that one down. McConnell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. The shot by Powell, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the dunk by Powell.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a three-point game. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Clark, as we watch Aaron Neesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Neesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Here's Exum. The layup missed.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Neesmith finds Walker. Indiana moving it around. For the lead, pass to McConnell. Powell with the steal. Jumps up. And it's blocked. Here's Wiseman. Banked in off the glass. Wiseman's got 4 this quarter. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now here's Hardy. He's covered by McConnell. For the screen on McConnell. Hardy passes to Gafford. Now Powell, just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Walker. Pass to Neesmith. Down low. Wiseman with the bucket. Wiseman's got 6.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Hardy. He's tightly guarded. 26 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Gafford. Marshall with it. Shoots over Walker. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at leading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Powell with the steal. With 1 on the clock, he can't get that one to fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Pacers up by 2. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it was made by the big fella.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Moving on the wing along with Thompson. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Moving against Mathurin. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Irving attacking up top Doncic. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving inside. Washington passes to Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. To the inside. Here's Turner again, Indiana.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range.
Dallas has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Lively sets a screen for Thompson. Now here is Irving. Emhard covering. Irving kicks to Thompson. Irving a screen on Mathurin. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
Back to Siakam. Halliburton outside to take the lead. And it's good on the way in. And the Pacers lead by 2.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Here's Doncic. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Emhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Emhard. Outside for Halliburton. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Washington sets the pick for Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Now Halliburton. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Siakam. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. The screen from Thompson. Clock at 6. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here is Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Can't cash in. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
And And this is the time the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
And here is Irving. It's good! Buries the game-winning shot!
0 on the clock as he drains the game winner.
He knew it was good when it left his hand. He started celebrating as soon as he got off it.
of Minnesota's starting lineup and is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for Dallas, Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the 4. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Lively in at the center position, filling out the middle. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And Jason Kidd inking a multi-year contract extension, Doris. He'll remain the Dallas head coach.
Well, B.A., you have to give Jason a ton of credit for the job he's done with this basketball team. And think about it. Your coach is a Hall of Fame level floor general in his own right. And now your best player, Luka Doncic, is an elite point guard. Just a perfect match.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Minnesota with the ball, following the score by Dallas. Outside Edwards, shoots over Thompson. Edwards can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Lively with a screen on McDaniels. Doncic passes to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Outside Irving. Launches a 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Gobert. Up top, Randle. Here's McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Now here's Irving. Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Here's Irving. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Here's DiVincenzo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both good from the line that time. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Edwards against Irving. Thompson outside. Doncic, a screen on DiVincenzo. The 3 from Thompson. Sinks the tray.
Klay Thompson's so adept at using the pick and roll to his advantage. Takes what the defense gives him.
Gobert with a screen on Thompson. It's Edwards with a drive. And there's the rejection. Pass to Lively. And here's Doncic. Washington outside. Here's Irving. Thompson, a screen on DiVincenzo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Randle against Washington. Outside Edwards. Randle, a screen on Washington. Edwards, a pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle making the right read in the pick and roll. Excellent IQ.
Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Washington. Just 5 on the clock. Randle, good. Randle's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's about awareness. Julius Randle feels that dwindling clock, doesn't get hurried.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Edwards. Thompson, a screen on Edwards. Irving for three. Drops in the three. Irving's got 7 points.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Doncic against Edwards. Excellent D there from Lively.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Doncic against McDaniels. Lively with a screen on McDaniels. And Doncic, here we go. On the wing, Irving. This one for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. No good from outside. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Dallas on top. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Graham. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Doncic. Washington right side. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Thompson, a screen on McDaniels. Doncic with it. DiVincenzo picks him up, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Rudy, a monster inside.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Irving screen on McDaniels. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Clay busting it up inside.
But because of his size of the position inside the painted area, Klay Thompson is a real threat.
Edwards for three. On target from range. Edwards got 6.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 1:49 left in the second quarter. Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Thompson with a steal. Doncic outside. Washington right side. No problems knocking that one down. Washington's got his first bucket in this one.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
There's a screen. DiVincenzo pass to Edwards. And another three from Minnesota.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Irving looking around. 1:02 left in the first half. Here's Thompson. Hey, exploding to the rim. Thompson powers it down.
Well, you love that exploiting of a window of opportunity. Klay Thompson thought of as a shooter. Guess what? I can put it on the deck as well.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Mavericks trail by 6. Lively with a screen on Edwards. An open look for Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Irving. From downtown. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Here's Irving. He's got 11. There's a screen. Gets it off. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for Minnesota, Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Here's Hardy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Reid. Gafford with the block. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Exum. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Well, Dante Exum quickly out into transition in the open floor. You cannot lose this guy.
Conley looking for an opening. Outside Reid. The ball's knocked loose.
Mavericks foul. Najee Marshall. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Reid. Clock at 6. Ingles from outside. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Hardy. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Hardy. Off target with the open look.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Exum driving to the basket.
Well, the athleticism of Dante Exum takes flight and flushes it home.
Outside Conley. Outside Reed. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Exum outside. Out to Powell. Now here's Exum. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Conley up top. No points so far. That one goes. Count it.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Here's Hardy. He's guarded by Conley. Hardy, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Alexander Walker in low. And a nice finish on the layup. Alexander Walker's got his first points in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Exum with it. Ingles covering. Exum outside. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Marshall can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 5. To the paint. Here's Reed. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And he jams it home with authority.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
Outside Conley. Count it.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Powell outside. Back to Exum. Out to Powell. Exum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Marshall passes to Exum. Drills it from deep. Exum's got 9.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Outside Conley. Takes the 3. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 4.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Exum outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 4. And we're coming right. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. Washington and Lively down low. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Thompson against DiVincenzo. Thompson passes to Doncic. Lets it fly. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
You know, Klay Thompson is calm, cool, and collected. The quick release to beat the shot clock.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards powers it home.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Screen by Lively. Pass to Thompson. Doncic on the wing. McDaniels covering. Thompson against DiVincenzo. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer. The triple hits for Edwards.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota leading by 7. Launches it from deep. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Washington passes to Thompson. Pass to Doncic. Washington outside. Dallas no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Edwards looking for an opening. Fires from deep. Thompson with some nice D.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic outside. They get back on track. Outside for Irving. They set the pick. The 3. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal.
Tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Edwards with it. Now, ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Irving gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead. Lively with a screen on DiVincenzo. Thompson fires from way outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Boy, drawing the defense's attention, Edwards pays it forward. Nice work on the pass.
Lively with a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Irving. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Inside. It's stolen by Lively.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
McDaniels with it. Checked by Washington. Here's Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. The 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. So it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong...
The visiting. Yep. And out.
Welcome, sports fan, and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Edwards against Halliburton. Edwards dishes to Randall. Back to Edwards. Count the basket.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. The 3. Nembhard grabs the board. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Rick Carlisle.
Now, we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So we'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Halliburton against McDaniel. Outside Mathurin. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gobert with it. Mathurin picks him up. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Edwards.
Terrific energy from Halliburton as a defender, doing his best to contest that shot.
And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Halliburton against Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Knocks down the 3-ball. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. Drives to the hoop. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Edwards passes to Randall. Back to Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Siakam, a screen on DiVincenzo. Mathurin for 3. Rebound Minnesota. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Minnesota. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Nembhard, defended by DiVincenzo. Siakam inside. Randle on him. Siakam's shot is off.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Turner with a screen for Mathurin. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. The Pacers shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters. Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Second team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They lead by 4. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Second shot opportunity. And finished off by Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Halliburton against McDaniel. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Here's the teardrop.
And when Gobert is...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Allowed to review the play.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Closer detail, what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Turner with a screen on McDaniel. Out to Turner. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards passes to Gobert. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And look at the big man get up when Gobert takes flight. Boy, you are in for a show.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just... one or two things to talk about. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Randall against Siakam. Stolen by McDaniels. Randall passes to Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Halliburton outside. Here he goes. And that one drops. Halliburton's got 5.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And so it's Indiana with it. After the basket by Minnesota. Shoots. Shot clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Halliburton against McDaniel. Now Halliburton. 5 points in the game.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Halliburton hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Edwards. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Minnesota in control. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Wiseman's out there with Obi Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Walker. And it's Neesmith in at the 2 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Neesmith covering. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Toppin after the basket by Minnesota and stolen by Miller. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. McConnell against Conley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds
review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes.
You're talking about action around the sideline. This is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
4 on the clock. And here's Conley outside. Wiseman with the rebound.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
He had stolen by Ingles. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Conley against McConnell. Conley dishes to Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
That's how you know. No, Conley is right out there.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 13-point game. Toppin a screen on Conley. McConnell with it. No scoring in this one. Here's Toppin. That's good. And it's McConnell with the assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
McConnell against Conley. Read the pass to Conley. No good with the layup. Pacers trail by 11. Toppin with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Toppin kicks to McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Toppin. Walker with his screen for Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Conley. Pass to Reed. Outside Conley. To the paint. That's good from Miller on the assist from Conley. Miller's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Conley is a consummate team player. He loves to get other guys good shots.
And here's McConnell. Misses the three. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Miller kicks to Ingles. Now here's Conley. Guarded close. The layup off target. Pacers trail by 11. Over to the left wing. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. McConnell scanning the floor. There's a good screen. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And finished off by Weissman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Weissman, roughing up the knee with that emphatic finish.
Pick by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Pick by Reed. Alexander Walker with the ball. Heisman picks him up. Reed misses. Now here's Neesmith. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Outside Edwards. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Halliburton against McDaniel. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Timberwolves leading by 10. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Turner. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Halliburton against Gobert. And a great move by Halliburton.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Emard covering. Halliburton with the steal. And a wide open look for Mathurin. The offensive rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Halliburton on the wing. McDaniels defending. Just 5 to shoot. Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And Randle has got the ball here for Minnesota. Edwards looking it over. Mr. Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Nembhard the pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. Edwards inside. He's covered by Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. Randall from outside. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. It's stolen by Randall. McDaniels with the ball. Mathurin picks him up.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Mathurin, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little.
Here is Edwards. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Not a lot of time to get this one back under control.
No, they need to do their work quickly from here on out.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He takes it in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Timberwolves on offense. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. From past the arc. They get it back. Back to DiVincenzo. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They came in here and took care of business like, all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Lob in. NBA basketball. This is Brian. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. And it's Lively in at the 5. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Thompson passes to Irving. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Turner, a screen on Thompson. Out to the right wing. Outside Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. He buries it from 3.
The confidence of Mathurin. Palpable. See it and feel it. That looked good from the moment it left his hand.
Halliburton against Doncic. Over to the left wing. Lively inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Now here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Irving. For 3, Mathurin. Lively grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Thompson with it. Turner covering. Lively passes to Thompson. Lively with a screen on Halliburton. Washington outside. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Halliburton looking over the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Klay Thompson picks one up. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Pass to Lively. Thompson outside. Connects from downtown. Thompson's got 5.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
Halliburton against Lively. From down low. Nembhard outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. It's not going to go for him. And here's Thompson for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Pass to Mathurin. It's tipped and stolen by Irving. Out to Thompson, launches a 3, nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Here it for you.
1:57 left in the first. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. Here's Irving. A minute 37 left to play in the first. Irving, a screen on Matherin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Thompson. He's guarded by Nembhard. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
When he's moving at full speed, Thompson can be really tricky to handle.
Thompson against Halliburton. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. Halliburton on the wing, defended by Thompson, and the basket is good.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Thompson outside. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter. Outside for Irving. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Doncic passes to Washington. Tries again. Out left to the wing. Lively finds Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively's shot is off. Siakam against Washington. Left side Matherin. To the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Man, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the 4. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Lively in at the 5. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment. Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Washington outside. Pass to Lively. Thompson outside. There's the 3. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pacers on D, trailing by 2. Back to Lively. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Five to shoot.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Doncic outside. Washington right side. Cash money on the open jump shot. Washington's got his first points of the game.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
Siakam with it. Now Thompson defending. Three-pointer. Halliburton sends it home from three-point land.
Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Doncic, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way, and they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Doncic passes to Lively, kicks it to Doncic. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Siakam gets the bucket.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Here comes Luka. Washington outside. Over to the wing. Doncic outside. Washington up top. All sorts of time. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Washington's gotten his second bucket.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. It's deflected. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Turner against Irving. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The trap by Nembhard. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, up one. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Obi Toppin out there with Wiseman. Then there's Walker. Then it's Nesmith. And it's McConnell in at the one. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Inside, here's Powell. Pass to Hardy. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Neesmith. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. Oh, look at Wiseman throwing his weight around. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Hardy. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
McConnell passes to Wiseman. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, great D that time from Powell. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Exum passes to Powell. Back to Exum. With the teardrop. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He does not get the second one. For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Walker. Here's Neesmith. Mavericks with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Hardy, the pass to Powell. Powell, a screen on McConnell. Here's Exum. Yep, that one's good. Exum's gotten his first points in this one.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
Pass to McConnell. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And he keeps his composure and drains it through contact. Chance for a 4-point play.
Indiana shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Mavericks trailing. Exum outside. Pass to Gafford. Back to Exum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Exum's gotten 4 this quarter. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
To the wing, right side. Powell against Toppin. Wiseman, a screen on Powell. Toppin passes to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Exum passes to Powell. Back to Exum. Powell sets a screen. Exum with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. Powell in the post. He's against Toppin. Exum outside. Back to Powell. Over Toppin. Wow, it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
46 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Neesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Toppin from the arc. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Now here's Exum. Neesmith covering. Now Exum. Pass to Powell. takes a 13-footer, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Walker for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Washington and Lively down low. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Thompson against Halliburton. He takes it in. Pass to Turner. Siakam against Washington. Siakam, pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
An open look for Irving. It's good from the top of the key.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Exceptional skills for Turner down in the paint. This guy, I think, has the potential to be a dominant player inside for a lot of years.
Doncic passes to Irving. Pass to Lively. Thompson with it from deep. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Well, we know Thompson always wired to score, but right now it even seems to be coming easier for him.
To three, Matherin. It's stolen by Washington. And now the Mavs on the run. Doncic outside. Back to Washington. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Pacers ball.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. It's Lively, high post, on the wing, Irving. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. For Indiana, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Irving. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Lively.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Doncic. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On the wing, Irving. Gets the 3 to fall.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Halliburton up top, defended by Thompson. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Matherin against Doncic. Pass to Matherin. Shot clock at 5. Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
distance. Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here. That's why you give him the rock. Doncic deserves the ball because he can deliver in the clutch.
Siakam with a screen on Irving. Nembhard outside. From deep three-point land. Thompson pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Offensive board. Doncic on the wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Washington. From the arc. They get it again. Outside Irving. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Indiana on offense. Here's Nembhard. Driving in. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Allie.